Now I'm going to be doing my video about leg wrapping or bandaging. So I'm going to do a leg wrap here on this racehorse. So I'm going to do it on his front right leg as if he had an injury between his fetlock and his knee. And so what I'm going to want to do is, first if he had a wound or injury or anything like that, I would definitely clean that wound and maybe put some 4x4 gauze on there or some non-adhesive pads on there just to keep that barrier between the pad and the injury. For case of this video, I don't have that stuff, but I'm going to just apply the wrap that I do have. And so what I want to do is I want to start off, of course, making sure the horse is comfortable with me. I've already kind of spent a little bit of time on him. I did the other video, so he's kind of used to me doing weird stuff to him. He's not really understanding why, but he's pretty calm. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have my wrap prepared already so that way it rolls off nicely. So I just want it to be organized, clean, and then easily wrapped it on his leg. And so I'm going to start on the inside of his leg here with this little piece of it, and I'm going to wrap around the back of it clockwise. And when I do that, I want to make sure that I have even pressure and that my wrap is lining up directly. You can tell he's trying to hand me his leg. He's like, I'm a good boy, but just get him to stand here. But I want to have even pressure on my wrap. Make sure that it's not bunching up on itself or anything like that, but keep even pressure all the way from the knee to the fetlock here. Keep wrapping. I want to make sure that this is not super tight, but it's also not loose. So it's not going to be slipping, it's not going to be sliding, but it's going to be applying that little bit of pressure that I might want or need if he has an injury to that location. And so once that's on there like that, I'm going to take my nylon wrap, and I'm just going to create my little anchor over here in the fold, and I'm going to wrap that around. So I'm going to start here in the middle just to get a little bit of wrap around there, just like that. When I wrap, I want to make sure that it's nice and flat and that it's not bunched up anywhere, because that little bit of bunched up portion can cause pressure in spots that I don't want pressure, and also could be like irritating to the horse. And so I'm just going to wrap it, and when I wrap, I want to have even pressure, but not too much pressure that I'm causing circulation issues or anything like that. So I'm going to start kind of in the middle here, and then I'm going to work my way down this wrap, about having the same coverage on the wrap equally throughout. I don't know, babies. He's like, what are you doing to me? And then try and make that little V here in the front so that way he still kind of has a good move of that. And I'm going to work my way back up. He's like, I'm not hurt. Why are we doing this? Thank you. When my nylon is done, I want to make sure that it's not attached basically to the back. So I want to make sure that it's in the front. I want to make sure that that elastic is not, or that attachment to the nylon is not back here on his tendon. It's towards the front or to the side of his leg. And then I can check that my wrap is in a good spot or is tight enough by trying to stick a little bit of my fingers in there. So I'm going to make sure that I can still kind of stick 2 fingers in there. I don't want it to be too tight on him. And then I just want to make sure that it's kind of secure, so just go back and make sure that it feels good, feels flat. I can flick it and make sure that the sound of the flick is equal from the top all the way to the bottom, making sure that it is sufficient. Alright, and then once I have the wrap on, whenever I go to take it off, I'm going to do basically exactly the opposite. So I'm just going to roll it off completely. strap is ready to be used again if I need to. And it is maintained well. And that is all I have for the wrapping video.